Your dog did something today that you completely ignored. They brought you a toy, dropped it at your feet, and looked at you with those expectant eyes. But here's the kicker, this behavior holds a message that's deeper than you'd ever guess. You've got 9 fascinating insights ahead, and number 7 might just change the way you see your bond forever. Did you know that bringing you a toy isn't just an invitation to play? It's your dog's way of expressing trust and connection. When your dog brings you their favorite toy, they're offering you a piece of their world, a sign that they want you to be part of their playtime. Animal behaviorists suggest that this gesture is about more than fun. It's about building a bridge of trust and companionship. By accepting those toys, you're telling your dog, I value this connection too. If that idea intrigues you, there's a full guide on this and more insights right over at thetabook.store, where you can dive deeper into understanding these behaviors. And remember, if you want to catch every secret we uncover here, hitting subscribe means you'll never miss a moment. Here's where it starts to get interesting. Ignoring your dog's toy offering might seem harmless, but it can actually damage the trust between you. Imagine how you'd feel if a friend continuously ignored your attempts to connect. It might make you less inclined to share next time, right? Dogs thrive on the reciprocity of these small, yet meaningful gestures. Then there's the moment when you want to wake your dog, perhaps to head out for a walk or because you just can't resist those sleepy eyes. But doing so abruptly can actually cause them stress. Dogs, like humans, experience different sleep cycles, and being whisked suddenly from a deep slumber can leave them feeling disoriented and anxious. Here's the part that many overlook, a gentle approach to waking them respects their natural rhythms and strengthens their trust in you. All of these behaviors weave together to form the tapestry of your dog's emotional life. Understanding them helps you navigate this complex but rewarding relationship. Each behavior is a piece of a larger puzzle, and you'll find a full chapter on these nuances at thetabook.store. It's like having a decoder for your dog's secret language. Let's explore more of these fascinating insights in the next segment. Stay with me, because we're just scratching the surface, and I promise you, each behavior we unpack will deepen your connection with your furry companion. Remember, you're not just a spectator in your dog's life, you're part of the story they write each day. Understanding these small daily interactions can really change the way you engage with your dog. When they offer you their toys, they're looking for your approval, your companionship. By responding, you're reinforcing that they can always count on you to be there for those moments of shared joy. Let's delve deeper into the way you wake your dog. Consider a gentle approach, perhaps by softly calling their name or gently stroking them awake. This allows them to transition gradually from sleep, sparing them from the jolt of stress that an abrupt awakening might cause. It's about honoring their comfort and acknowledging their needs. Each of these seemingly tiny actions carries weight in the realm of dog psychology. It's fascinating, really. Just think about the cumulative effect of consistent small gestures of kindness and understanding. They foster a sense of security and loyalty that strengthens over time, turning ordinary daily routines into moments of connection and trust building. These insights paint a picture of a partnership that thrives on mutual respect. Recognizing and responding to these subtle gestures helps nurture a balanced, joyful relationship. Just imagine what you and your dog can achieve when you fully understand each other. As we continue to explore more behaviors in this series, let this insight settle: your dog sees you as much more than just their owner. You're their companion, their playmate, their safe haven. By being aware of how you respond to them, you enrich both your lives. Stay tuned as each new understanding brings you closer to a world where every wag, every playful bow, carries layers of meaning you now know how to read. Why does your dog sit on your feet? At first glance, it might seem like a quirky way to steal some warmth. But there's a surprising depth to this behavior. When your dog plops down on your feet, they're claiming you as part of their territory, a testament to the bond you share. It's like they're saying, "This human is mine, and I feel safe here." Animal behaviorists suggest this is an instinctual act of protection and security, often rooted in their ancient pack behavior. The takeaway? Embrace these moments. They're physical manifestations of loyalty and trust. Curious about more on territorial behaviors? Check out the resources at thetigbook.store for a deeper dive. Ever notice how your dog leans against you? It's a loving gesture with psychological depth. This behavior often starts in puppyhood and is a request for reassurance. Leaning is not just about seeking comfort, it's a bonding experience that signifies dependence and affection. Dogs, being pack animals, seek closeness. By leaning on you, they're grounding themselves emotionally in the solid reliability of your presence. In this gesture, they're telling you, "I'm with you, and you're with me." So next time, take a moment to offer a gentle head scratch in return. It's a simple gesture that speaks volumes. What about those times your dog follows you from room to room? Not just a shadow, but a willing companion. This behavior is deeply rooted in loyalty and attachment. In the wild, sticking with the pack is crucial for survival, and your dog carries that instinct internally. They follow you because they view you as the leader of their pack, a role of immense trust and importance. Followed by their curious gaze, they're continuously learning about your routines and moods. Understanding this can enhance your appreciation of their constant company. Wondering why those eyes always linger on you? There's a whole section dedicated to this at thetigbook.store. Now, let's talk about those nose nudges. You know the ones, those gentle pushes from your dog's nose, often seeking your attention. This isn't just an endearing quirk, it's a proactive communication method. Dogs nose nudge to get your attention, whether it be for pets, food, or simply to feel closer to you. This behavior, while seemingly subtle, is a persistent reminder of your importance in their lives. Responding positively to these nudges can strengthen your bond, making your dog feel seen and appreciated. Remember, just like us, they need acknowledgement and affirmation. These actions, while varied, share a common theme: your dog sees you as their anchor. Their behaviors consist of layers of instinct, emotion, and learned response. Being open to these signals allows you to interpret their unspoken needs and desires, enhancing the connection between you and your dog. Stay tuned, because number 9 is the one that changes everything. What about when your dog brings you their toys, a common yet profoundly meaningful gesture? It's not just about play. When your dog presents you with a toy, they're offering you a piece of their world, a treasure meant to engage you both in a shared activity. This act is their way of inviting you into a joyful space of interaction, demonstrating trust and willingness to participate in mutual fun. Your response to this offer can strengthen your bond, encouraging more of these joyful exchanges. Dogs have a strong sense of hierarchy, and by sharing their toys, they're acknowledging your role as a leader and a partner. It's their way of gifting you something they find valuable, a sign of affection and camaraderie. Understanding this can transform your interpretation from, "Oh, they're just demanding playtime again," to recognizing it as an opportunity to build love and companionship. Consider also the role of your own energy in these interactions. Your dog is incredibly perceptive, often mirroring your moods. If you're excited and engaged, they're likely to respond in kind, enhancing the playful experience. Conversely, if you're distracted or dismissive, they may retreat, feeling their gesture wasn't reciprocated. Next time, take a moment to acknowledge their offering, and see how this simple act can enrich your shared moments. These behaviors are like threads in the intricate tapestry of your relationship with your dog. Each one contributes to a fuller, more meaningful connection. By seeing these gestures for what they truly are, attempts at communication and bonding, you open up new possibilities for understanding and interacting with your furry friend. Your relationship isn't just about commands and obedience, it's a dynamic dance of signals and responses, rooted in love and partnership. Why does your dog sit on your feet? It's a question many dog owners wonder about, but the answer is more meaningful than you'd think. Sitting on your feet is a way for your dog to feel connected to you. It's not just about staying warm or being possessive. When your dog chooses your feet as their resting place, they're symbolically saying, "I belong with you." Animal behaviorists suggest it's a comforting act, a blend of protection and affection. It's their version of a hug, wrapping you up in their world. When this happens, try acknowledging this connection with a gentle pat or a soothing word. It reinforces the bond, showing them you appreciate their companionship. For more on these subtle gestures, there's plenty to explore at thedbook.store. And speaking of subtle gestures, have you ever noticed your dog staring at you from across the room? It might feel intense, but this gaze is a profound form of communication. Dogs use eye contact to show trust and affection. Studies indicate that mutual gazing releases oxytocin, the love hormone, in both you and your dog. It's a silent conversation filled with warmth and understanding. Next time your dog locks eyes with you, take a moment to return the gaze. It's not just a stare, it's a shared moment of emotional connection. This mutual acknowledgement can deepen your bond, making it one of the most rewarding parts of your relationship. Now, let's talk about licking. Why does your dog lick your face or hands? While some might see it as an attempt at hygiene, it's actually a social behavior that's deeply ingrained. Puppies lick their mothers and littermates as a sign of submission and affection. When your dog licks you, it's an echo of those early bonds, a gesture of trust and love. Some research even suggests licking releases endorphins, creating a feeling of calm and happiness for your dog. So, the next time they shower you with kisses, embrace it as a sign of their love and acceptance. Of course, if it's ever excessive or concerning, it's okay to reach out to a professional or explore more topics like this at thedbook.store. And here's a curious one: why does your dog lean against you? It might seem odd, but this leaning behavior is another testament to their trust. When your dog leans their weight against you, they're seeking reassurance and comfort. It's their way of saying, "I feel safe with you." This act can be particularly calming for anxious dogs, offering them a sense of security. When you feel that gentle pressure against your leg or side, consider it an invitation to engage, perhaps with a soothing scratch behind their ears. Recognizing these moments helps in nurturing a deeper emotional connection, fortifying the trust between you. But wait till you hear about number 9, which really changes the game. We'll get there soon. Every little gesture your dog makes is part of their unique way of communicating with you. Understanding these can transform your interactions from routine to richly fulfilling. For a deeper dive into these behaviors, don't forget to check out the resources available at thedbook.store, where you'll find detailed guides and tips to deepen your bond. Their body language is a living conversation, and sometimes, it's easy to overlook just how eloquent they are. When you start seeing these actions as expressions of your dog's inner world, it opens a portal to new levels of empathy and care. It tells you when they're joyous, when they need comfort, or when all they want is just to be near you, sharing the space, protected by your presence. Take for instance the gentle resting of their head on your lap or those moments when they follow you from room to room. These aren't acts of dependency, they're expressions of a strong bond. It's a testament to the trust and loyalty they have for you, their unwavering partner. In many ways, your dog mirrors your life, adapting to your rhythms and moods, always striving to be a part of your world. Understanding these subtleties can transform your perspective, turning simple everyday interactions into significant shared experiences. By tuning into their silent language, you learn to see the world through their eyes, enriching your shared journey and strengthening the foundation of your relationship. Each gesture is an opportunity to connect, to listen, and to respond with the love and understanding that builds a lifelong partnership. Why does your dog sit on your feet? At first glance, this behavior might seem an endearing quirk, a strange yet charming habit. But there's more to it. When your dog chooses your feet as their resting place, they're not just seeking warmth or comfort. They're marking their territory in the most loving way possible. By nestling close, or practically on top of your feet, they are saying, "You are my safe space." This behavior reflects their instinctual need to feel secure, and it showcases their desire to be physically near you, reinforcing the bond you share. Now, let's explore why your dog often tilts their head when you speak to them. That adorable head tilt isn't just a photo opportunity. It's a signal of keen interest and an attempt to better understand you. Dogs, equipped with exceptional hearing, tilt their heads to adjust their ear position, helping them locate the source of a sound and understand its direction more accurately. It also allows them to see our facial expressions more clearly. Animal behaviorists believe this is your dog's way of showing empathy and engagement, trying to grasp not just the words, but the emotions behind them. Curious about enhancing this communication? There's an engaging section about bridging these communication gaps over at theticbook.store. Have you ever wondered why your dog sometimes brings you random items, like a sock or a slipper, when you're relaxing? This seemingly random act is more calculated than it appears. Bringing you an item, especially one with your scent, is a display of trust and homage. Your dog respects you enough to share their findings with you, acknowledging your role as leader and companion. It's their way of saying, "You matter, and this is part of my world." The joy on their face when you accept the gift, the animated wagging, signals that they've successfully communicated their affection and need for shared joy. Let's pivot to a behavior you might not fully appreciate: your dog laying across doorways. It's easy to dismiss this as an inconvenient barrier, but in your dog's mind, they're being the protector. Doorways are transition points. By positioning themselves there, your dog feels in control of their environment, watching over these crucial entry and exit points. It's their silent oath to safeguard the household and keep an eye on the entire family. It's a gesture of duty and love, a living reminder of their loyalty. Why do dogs sometimes paw at your leg or arm? It's not just a playful nudge. Think of this pawing as their way to command your attention, gently demanding your focus on the present moment. It's a call for interaction, similar to a friendly tap on the shoulder in human terms. Pawing is their invitation to play, to cuddle, or sometimes, to let you know they need something. This gesture opens another layer of communication, and understanding this can deepen your connection. There's more on interpreting these gestures in the guides over at theticbook.store, where every nudge and paw is decoded. Finally, ponder why your dog barks suddenly, seemingly without reason, when you're lost in thought. Dogs are incredibly attuned to our energy and moods, often more perceptive than we give them credit for. That sudden bark is their attempt to recalibrate your attention, to pull you out of introspection back into the shared reality. They sense a shift in your focus and want to be sure you're okay, or perhaps remind you that they, too, are there to engage with you. Understanding these behaviors enriches your connection, making daily interactions more meaningful. Through these actions, your dog is conveying a universe of emotions, each gesture a testament to the depth of their love and loyalty. Embrace these moments as opportunities to respond in kind, enhancing the relationship you share. Our dogs teach us about presence and partnership, and by recognizing their silent dialogues, we journey further into the heart of this remarkable bond. Stay tuned, because number 9 will shift the way you view your dog's world entirely. Let's unravel number 9, the gentle pawing at your arm or knee. It might seem like an innocent request for attention, but there's a deeper layer. Pawing is your dog's way of expressing a need for reassurance, a sign they want to connect. Dogs use their paws to communicate a lot more than we might assume. It's not just about getting you to scratch behind their ear, it's about feeling close and grounded. Next time your dog places a paw on you, take a moment. Understand that it's their way of bridging the gap between you two, affirming you're in this together. There's more to explore about these tactile touches in our resources at thedigbook.store. Here's another interesting observation: when your dog circles before lying down, it's not just about comfort. It's an age-old instinct from their ancestors. This circling is believed to be a ritual inherited from wolves, who would tread down grass to create a comfortable bed and to spot any unwanted critters hiding in their resting area. In your living room carpet, this might seem unnecessary, but it's a little ritual that connects them to their wild roots. It's these small, instinctual acts that remind us of the deep history we share with our furry friends. Now, consider those times when your dog seems to just watch you. Not begging, not wanting to play, but simply observing. This behavior is often misunderstood as just waiting for something to happen. In reality, dogs are learning and understanding your habits and routines. This is how they become so in tune with you. They know when it's time for a walk, when you're getting ready to leave, or when it's dinner time, all by observing your subtle cues. Your dog is a keen observer, always looking to know you better and strengthen the connection shared. If you're curious about the nuances of these watchful moments, you'll find an entire chapter dedicated to this at thedigbook.store. Finally, here's the unexpected twist to their behaviors that changes everything: your dog's rough tongue. When they lick you, it's an ancient form of bonding. A mother dog licks her pups to clean them, stimulating their senses and creating a strong bond. This behavior translates into their interactions with you. It's a sign of affection, trust, and sometimes even to comfort you when they sense you're distressed. That rough tongue is one of the oldest languages shared between our two species, a bridge over centuries of companionship. In wrapping up, remember that each quirky act, bark, or wag is an intimate expression from your dog's perspective. Understanding these gestures not only enriches your companionship but also creates a peaceful space where both you and your dog feel valued and understood. Dive deeper into these languages of love with the full guides and ebooks available at thedigbook.store. You'll unlock more secrets that will transform how you interact with your furry friend. I'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments which behavior your dog expresses the most. Let's share these discoveries, subscribe for more insights, and pass this video to one more dog owner who you think could benefit from understanding their canine companion a little better. Your dog has a lot to say, and we've just begun to listen. As you continue to unravel the layers of your dog's behavior, notice how these small but significant gestures weave a tapestry of communication and trust between you. Every action, from a nudge to a bark, serves as a reminder of the innate bond that ties you together. It's a journey of mutual understanding where both of you learn to anticipate each other's needs and wishes. Recognize that when your dog leans against you or seeks your touch, it's a tangible expression of their affection. This is their way of saying, "I trust you, and I'm here for you." It's in these moments that the bond strengthens, where silent exchanges speak louder than words. A relationship built on companionship, not commands. The more you pay attention to these subtle cues, the more you'll find yourself in harmony with your dog's unspoken language. It's an ongoing dance of connection, one that requires patience, observation, and an open heart. As you grow more attuned, you'll start to notice the richness of your shared life, where each day brings new insights into your dog's world and, in turn, your own. This is the beauty of the human-dog relationship, a lifelong dialogue of love and loyalty.